My name is Josh Bowman, and I'm the administrator at Bethel Manor, and I've been here for the past 5 years. Before switching to HTS, we had been with a more local therapy provider, and we had started to get a little bit of concern on just how well they were staying up to date on all of the changes that are happening, because it seems like in healthcare now, things are just changing so rapidly with Medicare and other payer sources and value payment, bundled payment, that kind of thing. And it seemed like we were having to keep the therapy company up to date on those changes, and we really felt like that should be something that we wanted a therapy company that really were the experts in their field, and they could keep us up to date on some things. Being a small not-for-profit nursing home, it makes it a little bit more challenging to stay up to date and abreast of all the new changes that are coming out. So we wanted a real strong therapy partner. So after switching to HTS, we noticed that difference, that no longer were we having to, within our own internal staff, be the experts on therapy, billing, and audits and all of that. We felt like we had really partnered with the company that were experts on that and provided their own compliance, their own auditing of their therapy records, and it just gave us a sense of security through that. We feel also that the knowledge base of the staff was increased, that there's a lot more focus on education with the staff, so that way they're able to know the new best practices that are out there. After we made the switch to HTS, you could easily look at our financial statements, and not only under just therapy revenue, but just the total bottom line, and you could just look at the month-to-month comparison, and you would be able to see the month that we switched to HTS, because the revenue had increased. And a lot of it was the prior therapy company that we had wasn't really actively looking for residents internally that needed therapy, or maximizing and providing the therapy that they needed, because oftentimes they wouldn't have the staff available. So someone could have done more minutes in therapy and maybe needed more minutes, but we didn't have weekend coverage with the therapist, so then we would miss out and lose on that therapy that the resident really could have benefited from. The other thing is, with the other company, we felt like we had to almost feed them residents, or feed them, like go and tell them, okay, this resident is having this issue, let's go and look at therapy, and almost like bug them and prod them to go and do that, where I feel like HTS is actually like actively involved with our nursing staff and kind of looking for people and keeping an eye out for individuals that could benefit from therapy. I think something that I value about HTS is that they really value us, that we're a couple, 3 hours away from their home office, that we're a 63-bed skilled nursing facility, so we're pretty small standalone, but it's not that we get any less service because we're a small standalone facility. I think that the company kind of gives us the time and attention that they would a larger building that they're probably going to make more business off of.